Imagine life without the sweet QQ of boba. Sad, huh?
Today I'm going to show you how to make a very simple boba with just 3 ingredients. So simple, in fact, that when you see headlines warning of a boba shortage, a boba apocalypse, you'll never have to worry again, because you're going to be able to make it yourself.
So all you need is 100 grams of tapioca starch, 40 grams of brown sugar, and 65 grams of water. Start by boiling the water and adding the brown sugar. Mix it up good. Then pour the mixture into your tapioca starch and quickly combine. Once it's cool enough to touch, you're going to want to get your hands in there and knead it. And you should be forewarned, this could take a while. If it's too dry, add a little hot water. If it's too wet, add a little starch. This is starting to look pretty good, like modeling clay. But actually, we have a small problem here. It's spreading like lava. I adjust by adding some more tapioca starch, and eventually, I get a nice doughy texture that doesn't stick to my hands. Next, I sprinkle the surface with tapioca starch and roll out about a quarter of the dough into a fat worm. Chop that baby up into tiny chunks, but you'll want them a little smaller than boba because they're going to expand when you cook them. Carefully roll each ball one at a time with 2 fingers in your palm. If they crumble, wet your fingers. Boop. And be sure to coat your boba babies with starch so they don't stick together. How about them bobas? Now it's time to cook them. And for that, we need a liter of boiling water. Drop your boba in the pot and immediately begin stirring them to keep them from sticking together. Once they rise to the surface with a rolling boil, you'll want to cover the pot and cook them for 15 minutes. Here's what they look like after about 15 minutes. A little big perhaps, but they've got a nice color and they're slightly translucent. Now I've turned off the heat. I'm going to let them luxuriate in this hot bath for another 10 minutes to get them nice and chewy at the center, or QQ as we say in Taiwan. At this point, you can run them under cold water if you don't want them to get too gloopy, but I head straight to the final step and add some brown sugar to sweeten them up. Don't these babies look delicious? Only thing that's missing now is some sweet Taiwanese milk tea to wash them down.
And now the moment of truth. How do our little boba taste?
Ooh, those look good. They look bouncy and chewy.
I hope so.
Big.
They're kind of big. I'm going to.
My straw's gonna fit in there.
I'm going to make you each a glass, and you each have disposable.
Not disposable,
straws.
reusable.
I'm reusable. Sorry.
That's right.
It's Earth Day, Andrew, so
That's right.
reusable
Look
straws.
at these are from RTI actually. They
Reduce,
gave them to
reuse,
us before.
recycle.
We're still using them.
I'm going to also give you some spoons just in case the boba are just too big for your straw. There you go. Here's a spoon.
It's amazing. This is homemade by Andrew Ryan.
And one for you, Leslie.
Thank you. You're too kind.
And a spoon for you. I'm going to grab that just in case.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call. Thank you, sir.
Go ahead.
It's not going in there.
Dig in.
It's not going in there.
So I shouldn't have made that joke at the top of the show about Big Boba. The joke's on you, Big Boba. I got bigger boba.
I mean, you're talking about a global shortage of ingredients, but there's no shortage of deliciousness right here. I can assure you that, Andrew. Very, very good boba.
Thank you.
Pretty good, Andrew. Is this your first try?
This is my first try.
That's pretty amazing.
Took a long time.
It's a nice sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got it in the straw? I couldn't get it in the straw. Watch yourself. Don't choke.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
So the trick is, if you want to make them nice and chewy, you really have to get the texture right. And
That's
this
the
is what I
whole
struggle
key,
with.
right?
Yeah, because you want it nice and Q. So what's crazy is it looks like lava, but then when you try to grab it up, it crumbles. So really you want to go a little bit stickier, and you have to knead it for a long, long time.
How many hours did it take you to do this?
It took me a couple hours to put that together. But the actual kneading probably took 20, 30 minutes. Yeah,
Not bad
20
for your
minutes,
first
I would say.
time.
Yes, and
Thank
also
you.
I should mention too that a lot of places in Taiwan will put sweet potato starch in theirs. You don't have to use that. I wanted to do it nice and simple so that everybody can give it a go.
So are people missing the tapioca starch in America? Is that what it is?
No,
They're
I
running
think
short of that?
apparently it has something to do with the boat in the Suez Canal. I think
Our boat, by the way.
Yeah, sorry about that. But I also have heard that it's not every shop that's having problems.
Okay, but some people are running out.
That's right. And if you want to
And
make
you can
your
make
own,
it at home.
you can do it.